Let me ask you first on the issue of collective bargaining for screeners. How would you handle that in your capacity as the leader of this agency?
Senator Hutchison, thanks for asking the question. I'm familiar with the issue, and since being asked to consider the position, have studied it. I recognize that all parties agree on the same thing, Senator, that you just indicated. All parties agree on the need for flexibility and agility. All parties agree on the necessity for the administrator to have the ability to move screeners at a moment's notice in response or prior to a terrorist incident. Everyone seems to agree that we need to strengthen security. If confirmed, I would love to have the opportunity to broaden the experience that I've already had in looking into this by talking to a very broad cross-section of the TSA, the Transportation Security Officers, of other members of TSA, as well as members in DHS. And as I've learned for 33 years in the military, and especially in my last few years as a flag officer, provide the best advice I can to the decision maker, in this case the Secretary. And I think the Secretary and I, in arriving at a decision, will be very concerned about the implementation of such a change if it was to be accepted. Again, we both agree, Senator, that we would never bargain away security. But we probably also both agree that I would really need to do, I think, an in-depth and thorough review before I inform the Secretary of my recommendation.
Well, I understand your inability to make a clear answer, but I'm going to be very interested in following this because I just think that there are some jobs that aren't 9 to 5, and when people apply for them, they should know it's not 9 to 5. And security and law enforcement, military as well, are those kinds of jobs. And so I hope that you will be very forthcoming on this because it will be of great concern to many of us. Speaking of that, I want to also ask the question that I ask of every one of our